Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Victoria 2, Heart of Darkness, Italy. Let's go ahead and continue from where we last left off, which is getting our invasion of Yemen actually underway. One thing I am going to have to remember to do, as was suggested in the comments, is to go after Socotra here. Make sure we get in there, but I'm going to want to land troops in Yemen proper first, and potentially find someone in this area who would actually give me fleet basing rights. I'm thinking of a different game now, aren't I? Yes, I am. Good old EU4 coming into my brain. Thinking, oh, I'm going to need fleet basing rights. But we can do the catch-all of just military access. But I'm thinking not many people are going to be interested. So once the army gets offloaded, we're going to have to make sure to stay nice and on top of getting the troops in to capture one of the territories and then getting the fleet in there right away, so we don't wind up screwing anything up while I'm taking a look at things. Crop rotation, that is a wonderful thing. I'll take a look. We can do some North American units. I like that. They're looking good. Are they in Haiti or whoops? Port-au-Prince and Comayuga. Port-au-Prince, there's two there, and Comayuga is there. So I guess we could. We got a lot to do with North America. I want to make sure we get this. Well, I guess we got the time. One thing I should do in North America is build some clipper transports, unfortunately. So, what do we got? We got 30, which would be 15 units in total. Wow, we need a lot more infantry. So, yeah, that's only 10, but we're going to need more than that. So I think, probably 2 stacks of those would be good. We can get them to meet up there. And then we're going to have to do some good old-fashioned infantry. And I'd like to do some regulars. Would mean shipping them from Europe, which could get a little tricky. Come on. So we'll have to figure out if we're going to be shipping some garrisons from Europe. I think we're going to have to. Because we just don't have the military excitement in the colonies that I would like us to have, really. Everything. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? No, we're opening you and we're subsidizing you, damn it. We're getting opium specifically for you. That's the whole reason we're going to war with Yemen here. That pharmaceutical company influenced our foreign policy so much that we have had to declare war on a nation. And then they're just like, you know what? We're closing down. You jerks. I don't know if I want to go universal just yet. But, I mean, that Casabella acquisition speed in red, that means bad things. I don't want red Casabella acquisitions. We gotta make sure it's easy for us to go to war. We got an empire to build. Alright, let's take a look. Guyana here should fall pretty quickly. They don't have any sort of fortification. So if we just drop these guys in, that should be right quick. Hello, Peru. Do you wanna join us? What are you sitting at? You're just neutral with us? Not no more, you ain't. Now you're cordial. Man, if we could get all of South America in our sphere. That would be good for Italy. Alright, this should fall pretty quickly. And we can get our ships in to repair. Because I think you can repair clipper transports anywhere. You can build them anywhere, so you should be able to repair them anywhere as well. Well, anywhere with a port. There we go. So we'll get you guys repairing. And still no sign of the UK jumping in, which is good news for us. You're running? You're not going to be able to run far. Are these guys actually getting repaired? The Italian way. Ours is a nation of order, where peace and civility rule the day. Everyone strives for the common good and for the progress of our nation as a whole. A recent report in a Rome newspaper regarding the arrest of a prominent criminal figure who had previously eluded authorities has not outraged the people, but rather has served to reinforce their beliefs. Today, the people of Italy walk a little more proudly than before. I always knew this to be true. We're just the greatest empire the world has ever seen. I mean, we're basically Rome 2.0. So, well, I guess that was Russia. So we're Rome 3.0. But we actually have Rome, unlike the Russians. So that's where we're better. I think we'll go with the high and low pressure steam engine next. Just to help our industry out. Although we're looking, you know, all things considered, we're looking fairly good. We're fifth in the world for industry, which is great. The limiting factor for Italy here is our military, which I guess, considering the focus that I've been putting on things, isn't that big of a surprise. Because we're not that military focused. Despite our conquests, we've been conquering people that are easy to conquer. Egyptian tomb discovered. Excellent! Prestige and research. Wonderful. And, yeah, I mean, I guess we should also think about going after the Congo sooner than later. Because we're getting to the point where, you know, that kind of stuff is going to be important. The scramble for Africa is going to be coming along pretty quickly. All right, let's just see. Have we got enough to enforce peace? To enforce our demands? Not yet. Okay, that's fine. I know what I need to do. No problemo. I guess we can send you guys in. Load the troops quicker that way. Where is the source of the Nile? We should definitely outfit an expedition. We have more than enough money to do so. Come on. Let's get to the Horn of Africa. And still no foreign intervention. This is looking good for Italy. Unless, you know, there's some serious dick moves here. And right before we actually conquer Socotra. Socotra? Socotra, maybe? Well, that's what I'll call it, because that sounds better than Socotra. Socotra. You said nice. Oh, I should not be making accents. We're all coming along nicely. What are these other fleets, then? Like, where are you even coming from? Are you coming from all the way around here? I guess you would be. That is insanity. Okay, let's head back over to the Horn of Africa, because this should be pretty much done. Annex Yemen, that's exactly what we want to do. Wonderful. Let's get these guys off this island. What do we got? Oh, definitely. After that, we need a lavish exhibition and a national conference. And let's make sure that pharmaceutical plant, that should be going along just fine now. Right? I guess we could use a glass factory. Oh no, we had a glass factory. So really, yeah, we got all the opium. Well, maybe not all the opium, but we got a ton of opium now. Yeah, opium and fish. What more do you need in life than those two things? And we'll just leave this army based in Yemen now. I think that should be safe because we still have one in Italy. We still have a nice-sized army in Italy. We don't have a fleet in Italy, but that's okay. You know, I guess we could send these guys back. Because we don't really need a fleet out here. Well, no, to get to Socotra. We will. And I guess we could start looking at Oman next. And really dominate the Arabian, well, the southern Arabian Peninsula. Anyway, I don't think we're going to be able to challenge the Ottomans just yet, but, you know, things are looking okay. Do we want to get into the iron steamers? Not quite yet, I don't think. Maybe some market structure? That might not be a bad idea. This doesn't come along until 1880, so we got tons of time. Although that would probably be good. Get some more colonial points in there as well. Functionalism, with grammar in high schools and other things to help things move along nicely. Alright, well, we've secured our source of opium, which is good. And now we might as well start looking at moving into the Congo, really. I think that would be an alright idea. I have no idea what their tech level is like, but I would assume that's probably not going to be a strong enough military to take them on. Can we train much more in Africa? We can get one regular. We don't have regulars in Africa right now, do we? What are these guys? Oh no, these are... Yeah, I'm sure those are regulars. Okay. So we could get a unit of them, although really what we do need is some more mobile artillery. That's what we need in our African military. The World's Fair. Shall we make a bid to host it? Yes. Yes, we shall. Standard breech-loading rifles, that's not bad. I appreciate that. New political party in Italy. Partito Socialista Italiano. I'm guessing that's the Socialist Party in Italy. And other things were happening there too. So feel free to take a look if you'd like. Just by going back in the video and pausing would be the easiest way to go about doing it. Like, when I built these, I could have sworn I went with North America. So I'm confused, I'm a little confuzzled as to how those ships wound up here. Did they just went? So we gotta send you, I appreciate the journey you went on. We gotta send you all the way over here, which is crazy. And it makes me wonder how many other fleets. Yeah, I see what's going on. You head over here. That'll give us 16, which is pretty darn good. But yeah, we're going to need at least 2 more units of infantry there, which I think we can do. Europe, Africa. Nope. We'd have to go with the regulars. We have been selected to host the World's Fair. That's wonderful. Yeah, we'd have to go with the regulars for North America. And I don't want irregulars. Oh, we could go infantry. Not regulars, but infantry. Yeah, we might do that. Yeah, well, we do need them. So we'll do that. And get those guys built up and ready. Venezuela. Increase opinion. I likes it. What's this? Austria? Who are you fighting? You're not fighting anybody. Oh, you are. Anhalt, Brunswick, Bremen, just a bunch of German states and Prussia? No. But seeing Prussia in that list did remind me we do need to increase relations. And we got tons of money. I think we're going to subsidize their war with Austria. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't we do that? Help out our friends, build up a little bit of, hopefully build up a little bit of relations with them. As time goes on, war subsidies, £220 each day, and we're making £2,000? Done. There you go, Prussia. Remember your friends in the future. Newly arrived immigrants in our provinces are finding it hard to assimilate into the broader Italian populace. Poorly timed drink break there, my apologies. And many among the local population have come to view them as an alien presence. No, they'll be integrated. By force if necessary, because that's how we're rolling. One thing I might want to do, though, just taking a look at things, we won't act out against the bars, is to perhaps increase our defenses along the French border and potentially the Austrian border as well. Just because we know we're going to be going to war with at least Austria, and probably France will wind up invading us at some point. So increasing, I mean, we got the money, so we might as well increase the defenses all along our border. Let's do that now. Parma is as big as we can get. So there we go. We'll get some defensive positions. It'll be magnificent. Why would you want a prudent and, you know, not amazing 31? I hope you survive, Clipper. Yeah. Yeah, you can enter our land, Prussia. That's fine. Owning a home. The many immigrants who have arrived in our country have created a demand for housing. The construction of new homes must be speeded up when reports show that many immigrants share housing with up to 10 or 20 people. This is a minor disaster, as this could create epidemics, revolts, and other disturbances. Yeah, let's speed this up. Come on, capitalists. And we got a newspaper going on, so have a read. Stegosaurus made the list, so that's pretty cool. Did that fleet make it home yet? Although, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send you there, because you are training one infantry unit. The Iron Horse, max railroad level +1. Yeah, well, this guy gets built up, the infantry unit. We can have this Clipper that went on quite the little voyage repair and make things happy. Still no commerce raiders. Do we have any hope whatsoever? Everybody's building railroads, and that's just fine with me. But do we have any hope whatsoever of, really, a printing press? Whatever. You don't even have people to work at Honduras. You don't need factories. Yeah, we still haven't got our clipper shipyard, or our steamer shipyard, have we? One of the organizers of the World's Fair have been somewhat creative in the accounting. That's not good. I mean, it maybe worked for Russia in their Olympics, but it's not going to work for us. Capitalists in one of our states have called a lockout following a period of intensifying labor conflicts in the area. That's unconstitutional. Can't just close people out of work. What are they going to do in life? Not much. Except revolt. I don't need another nice revolt going on. A group of Italian entrepreneurs recently spent time plying Macron officials with liquor and favors on a formal affair in Macron's legation quarter. The result is promising. A number of new business ventures and trade deals giving Italy greater sway over Macron affairs. All these men require is our government support. We'll gladly support it. Let's take care. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I guess we'd want to sort by that and start influencing Macron. But we'll go there and we'll say, hey, increase opinion. And then where the heck are you even? Okay, I'm not opposed to that. They've got tea, so that's good. they'll be a nice little ally in this sector of the world where we're kind of currently expanding. I wouldn't mind actually owning them, but you know, sometimes you just can't win them all. And at least we got some stuff in the area, allowing us to spread further as time, you know, necessitates it. What are we waiting on here? Indigenous garrisoning in the Dark Continent. No, we've got nationalism and imperialism and breech-loaded rifles. So I don't know why these things are taking... Oh, because we gotta wait till 1880. That would be why. That sucks. What about, is this kind of the same thing? Gotta wait till 1880? That's gotta wait till 1900. My god. We're just losing money on this. Oh, and actually, military logistics, steel steamers, and biologism will help. So, biologism will help. I guess we would want to start investing in our navy too. So we got some things to do, but we're not in that bad of a position, really. One thing I might want to look at doing, though, if I'm able to, we can get actually quite a few military units here. So, we're sitting with 6 infantry. We can swing, let's just pause this. We can swing 6 infantry. Then we'll need what? 1, 2, well, if we do that, that's 6. And then a couple of these guys. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll get another army going. And I think we've got a rally point set up. We do. That's great. Not in Rome? Good. In fact, I should be able to see this somewhere in here. The only one is in Genoa? Good. I like it that way. Let's head back over to Honduras and check this out, because we're going to need to merge those guys together. And now I think finally we've got some good defenses for this area. We've even got some good offensive capabilities. However, I don't know what we could attack. I guess we could go for Colombia. Well, we might as well just sphere them instead. Our national expedition to find the source of the Nile has returned without success. We'll try again. Although I think Colombia is heavily contested between, well, it looks like 3 great powers. So we won't bother. We won't bother with Colombia. Which, you know, I mean, I guess we don't get to build the Panama Canal. But that's okay. We'll survive. We got other nations to add into our sphere. Places like Brazil and Venezuela, you know, the good spots in South America. We don't need Colombia. I guess we could get rid of you. We don't need you. But we do, actually. Italian Aden, I'm guessing. Yep. You guys could probably use some education. Was I right in that assumption? Yes. Okay. Good. Let's make sure people are nicely educated. So, we could go either biologism, which would probably not be a bad idea, but I'm thinking because we're pretty far behind in our steamers, we'll get iron steamers and then steel steamers relatively quickly here. Before 1880, we'll have some nice new advanced ships that we can't build, but that's okay. We'll survive. Campania. You got our shipping industry going. Constitutional contentment. The people in our populous states are very satisfied with the high representation afforded to them by our Constitution. One of the states is particularly happy, as their candidates have, during the past year, managed to secure several local privileges for their state. In the grand scheme of things, it's not any matter that merits national attention, but they are happy nonetheless. The question is how we should capitalize on this sudden burst of public support. What should be the government's position? Things have never been better. This means peace in our time, or you, the people, deserve the credit. I think I'll go with that. Losing 3 consciousness isn't bad, or militancy, but losing a little bit of both? That's okay. We got people in Piedmont not working. Oh, why would you do that? We got tons of factories open though. Just go work in them. Yeah, just go work. Don't worry about it. I'm amazed that the pharmaceutical plant is not turning a profit. I'm thinking we might have to expand it. I don't know though. We don't really have the workforce to do it, so we'll just leave it. We'll leave it for now. We got our new European military, or new army, coming along nicely. I'd like to... This is moving the wrong direction. I'd like it to go up. Like, I'd like, you know, mandatory service, ideally, would be great. A colonial regiment in one of our colonies had an encounter with a regiment from another colonial power, which had, according to a military report, crossed into our colonial claim on an obscure waterway a fair distance into the colony's hinterland. The report further goes on to state that this foreign regiment was, when encountered by our patrol, in the process of conducting a geological survey of the area, the object of which is yet unknown to us. Hawkish members of our cabinet see this as a direct assault on Italy's territorial integrity and call for the execution of a plan they have termed, quite simply, Operation Italian Fury. Against the UK? No. We might open up immigration, actually. Let's get more people coming. Peru? Increase the opinion. Now, we're friendly. That's great. Let's take a look at our population just to see all of Italy. Yeah, it's tough to see any sort of immigrants in an area because of, you know, the fact that we've got such a diverse, you know, makeup of things. We can see, I thought we had some. Apparently not. That's okay. I thought we had some, like, Germans or Irish or something. Some other groups. And maybe we do hidden away. But it doesn't look like there's anything too intense there. I can't believe this. Hey, Campania. The capitalist working there. Let's work on the shipping industry. No problem. We'll get a printing press and a paper mill going. And then once we get that set up, we'll build a fertilizer factory. That'll help the shipping industry, right? Idiots. Stables. We don't need stables. Or a tropical lumber mill. You get one more chance. A fertilizer factory. No. Nope. No fertilizer factories for you. Fine. Build some freaking stables. Whatever. At least then we'll have... horsey troops. Oh no, the potato blight has struck one of our farming provinces, starving smallholders and in some places driving whole families from their homes. The potato blight has caused a localized famine that threatens to spread. Spare no effort. Or send them to Honduras. Or Haiti. One of the two. You know, we could make it work. While I'm thinking about things, construction halted at the World's Fair. Unavoidable material shortages have held up construction at the World's Fair. Even more money lost. This thing, is it ever going to finish? I don't know. So Prussia's looking like it's doing what Prussia does. Although it hasn't expanded too much. By now I would have hoped that, you know, they would have been able to form up. But I guess not. Grammar schools, yay! Better education. Which is good, because our literacy rate is pretty freaking low. I guess we could start focusing on clerks. One of the provinces that would actually make the most sense to focus on clerks would be Piedmont. Because we got tons of factories there. So, what can we can actually, Italian Congo, you don't need clerks. There we go. What's this? Rebels have risen in our sphereling Brazil. Let's take a look. Can we assist these guys? We don't need to. Okay. Brazil's got a handle on it. Probably have a bigger military than I do. Elections. Okay. Well, that's a thing. I'm wondering if it would be a good time. Prussia's not really on our side. They like us. Okay. We're in a military alliance with Prussia. That's a good thing. Send some to our neighbors for some prestige. Now that we got Prussia on our side, which is a good thing to have, we will cancel the immigrants to Hispaniola. Even though you guys are doing great work. And start increasing flashpoint engines in Austria. Why not? We'll see what we can do. I want to take a look at this. You're friendly with the USA? First off, we need to add you to our sphere. That's a step in the right direction. And then hopefully we can remove them. Or decrease Mexico's opinion of the U.S. sooner than they can kick us. They can kick Mexico out. You know what I mean? Because you can remove spherelings if you get 100 whatchamacallits. And the last thing I want to do is just get into a diplomatic minigame of that annoying crap. Where I gotta keep going back and 2, 3. Okay. Well, let's even that out, shall we? So we'll take that off. We'll put that on, and military in Europe. One more. There we go. I was born under Italian rule. All my life I have dressed in Italian clothes, been taught and spoken the language of Italy. It should not surprise anyone that I'm willing to die for my country. A tradition of support for Italy and Italian rulers has taken hold in one of our colonies. Calabar, huh? A fantastic idea we should spare no effort in implementing. Prestige, militancy, consciousness, that seems good to me. We're 5th now. Look at that. Screw you, Austria. Our good friends Prussia probably knocked you down a peg or two, and I appreciate them for that. We'll deal with the production quota if it becomes a problem. I'm not really paying attention, at least not as much as I should be, to, you know, the whole election that's going on. I'm taking a look at the score, and we're looking comfortable here. I don't think, you know, Belgium or Sweden are in no real danger of catching us anytime soon. So that's good. Let people have their faith. And let's just get this. I really don't think we need to worry about these. But let's double check. Yeah, that's fine. 2 debaters are arguing heatedly about their views. The rest of the hall sits dumbfounded when words like aliens, minorities, ethnic, and cultural groups are thrown between the two. Limit the citizenship. Mechanized plantations. Huzzah! Should help out our tobacco production and other things that we're growing, and our opium production. Basically, all the smokables will be improved. I'll leave the tariffs where they are. It's going to take a good long while for this election to finish up. I was going to, you know, end the video with that, but I think, just considering how long the video's gone on, I'm going to have to end it here. Sardinia, Piedmont. So, thumbs up if you have enjoyed this episode. Not much happened. Well, I guess we did conquer Yemen, so we did get a conquest in. But really what we're doing is just trying to focus ourselves to get ready for the big scramble for Africa. Because we want to make sure we're a player in that. We're the 5th greatest power in the world. We need to be adequately represented in the conquests of Africa. So yeah, that's going to be kind of the focus for the next little bit. Anyway, thumbs up if you have enjoyed the video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.